You may have noticed on the internet that several news sites and social media accounts are stating that famed Colombian musician Jose Ivaro Osorio Balvin, better known as J Balvin, has died. If you're like me, you've seen some of the posts and are curious whether the news is accurate or not. However, it appears that the story was published incorrectly or purposefully on Twitter, as no official information on his death has been provided thus far. You're probably wondering how it all started, so I'll tell you about one of the primary things that inspired reports regarding J Balvin's death. As a result of his official Wikipedia mistake, thousands of tweets began to circulate on Twitter. It is reported that it all started after J Balvin was slammed by a resident in his most recent collaboration with Bizarrap. Just after the scenario, several fans on Balvin's side began discussing the feud game between the two, and in the midst of the discussion, some saw on his wiki that Balvin had died. On Thursday, March 3rd, Twitter was swamped with tweets saying that he had died, with the statement, J Balvin was found dead. However, at first glance, it appeared to be just another celebrity death hoax, but it soon became evident that it was a Wikipedia error that resulted in hundreds of mourning wishes and condolences for the artist. Although it was stated in the Spanish wiki that it was an error, however, besides the phrase dead, the English version of the website writes error, invalid birth date for calculating age. The Colombian singer and rapper Jose Ivaro Osorio Balvin was born on May 7, 1985, in Medellin, Colombia, and is currently 36 years old. The audience's adoration for him can be shown in the name that has been given by the people, since he is also known in the industry as the Prince of Reggaeton. However, the musician has not done many songs in his life so far, but saying this can't be terrible because whatever he has sung as of now has given tremendous exposure and chart success. If you're still perplexed by his death hoax, we would like to assure you that he is alive and well. J Balvin is one of the biggest Latin stars of this generation, as evidenced by the vast list of successful singles and albums he has produced. J Balvin has been on a one-way ride to the top of the chart since the release of his first album in 2009, taking musical influences from a variety of styles, including Puerto Rican reggaeton and old-school grunge. J Balvin has developed a distinct sound that no one else has been able to replicate. All of this, combined with his astute commercial acumen, makes him an easy star and platinum album seller. They don't nickname him El Negocio only for the sake of sounding cool. Balvin has built a big fortune and has a net worth of $16 million. But what actions did he take to achieve such a massive fortune? In comparison to other hip-hop and reggaeton performers, J Balvin's childhood was rather prosperous. J Balvin was born in Medellin, Colombia into a middle-class family. His father was an entrepreneur and businessman. His father's business failed and the family lost their home and automobile, forcing them to relocate to a poorer neighborhood, where Balvin was perceived as a wealthy child. When J Balvin participated in a high school exchange program to the United States, he was unimpressed by Oklahoma since it was not the America he had seen in movies. In his adolescence, J Balvin traveled to the United States and resided with his aunt in New York and continued to study English and music. Balvin worked as a dog walker while living on Staten Island with his aunt and got inspired by business-savvy New York hip-hop musicians like 50 Cent and P. Diddy. This motivated him to take on a variety of odd jobs across the country in order to launch his music career. J Balvin returned to Colombia to begin playing in several bars in Medellin after working across the United States, including illegally as a roofer and house painter. He enrolled at Medellin's elite EAFIT University to study international business. In a freestyle battle in the streets of Medellin, Balvin met his DJ and business partner, David Rivera Mazo. Balvin quickly became friends and he signed with EMI Colombia, releasing his first album, Real, in 2009. The record performed well, although exact sales figures are unavailable. J Balvin's early tracks were described as essentially terrible imitations of commercial reggaeton from Puerto Rico, but he quickly shifted to a more relaxed, minimalist approach. Balvin's style is a big part of what helped him break into the mainstream and set him apart from other performers. Balvin began began to collaborate with other musicians after releasing his debut album and a big list of songs. In order to increase the value of his name, J Balvin released a new song called 6 a.m. in February 2014, featuring Puerto Rican singer Farruko. The album peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Top Latin Albums chart and sold 15,000 copies in the United States. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. What are your views about this? Let us know in the comments, like this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.